St. Patrick, the saint of dancing flute people. You're telling me that leprechauns don't dance to flute music? You're a liar. You know you are. St. Patrick, the saint of corned beef and cabbage. St. Patrick. He lived in the sea with a best friend named SpongeBob. St. Patrick, or as his friends knew him as, Old St. Ricky. Yes, they absolutely called him that. Look it up. St. Patrick, whose favorite color was maroon. Yes, it was. Just because he wore a lot of green doesn't mean his favorite color was green. Do you wear your favorite color to work every day? Probably not. St. Patrick, the guy who invented this holiday so that we could get frickin' wasted. Let's go! It is kind of weird that for all these holidays, there are all these weird little traditions that we do. You know, for St. Patrick's Day, if you don't wear green, you're supposed to pinch somebody, or you're supposed to eat corned beef and cabbage. There are little tiny dancing leprechauns that are at the end of a rainbow. For Easter, there's a bunny that we hide eggs for. Still to this day, I don't understand that one. I'll learn that when I get older, I'm sure. But for this drink, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna focus on one of the maybe cooler mythical creatures in all of holiday lore, fictional holiday lore, and that's the leprechaun. So what we're making today is the fuzzy leprechaun, and this drink is going to be super boozy and it's gonna kick you right in the ass. Make sure you go ice into your shaker. First ingredient in this beautiful concoction is gonna be 1.5 ounces of peach schnapps. Do you think leprechauns are mad that they're so short, or do you think at this point it's just kind of like their superpower? Now we're gonna go with 1.5 ounce of vodka. Do you think that there was ever a blonde leprechaun and that all the other leprechauns just kind of like shit on him because they were like, oh sweet, look at old handsome blondie over there. We're gonna go 1.5 of Blue Curacao. I'm getting low and that scares me. Make sure to go 1 full ounce of freshly squeezed orange juice. Bloop. I heard that if you grab a leprechaun by the beard, it just like instantly paralyzes them. Like grabbing a fish up underneath the gills, like you just get the leprechaun, it's like, oh! Now 1 full ounce of pineapple juice. Now we're gonna put the top on and we're gonna give this a nice hard shake. When St. Patrick was 16 years old, he was kidnapped from his bedroom by pirates. That is a real fact. At least a real fact that I read. That is got to be every boy's worst nightmare. Like you can't even think of a scarier scenario unless like the pirates had snake arms. Like yeah, you're done. I thought a nice Pilsner glass would be fun for this. So we're gonna go ahead and load this baby to the top. And now we simply pour in our shaker. Oh, the perfect amount. Now I'm embarrassed to say that it took me a little while to figure out how funny and clever this garnish actually is, because this is a green drink. You're supposed to garnish it with an orange and a cherry. The cherry, I don't know why the cherry, but the orange, because, you know, green leprechauns, orange beards. Took me longer than it should have. And we're gonna take our orange little float here, and we're just gonna go right there. And boom, we have our fuzzy leprechaun. Give her a sip. Yeah, that is absolutely freaking delicious. It's kind of a no-brainer when you see the ingredients. You got the peach schnapps, which you get a lot of in there, that blue curacao. The juices just make it very sweet. It is such a drinkable drink, especially walking around with such a big glass like this on St. Patrick's Day. This is a kick-ass way to spend your holiday. Just kind of like, oh yeah, let's go. I hope you guys have enjoyed part 1 of my St. Patrick's Day cocktails. More yet to come. I hope you guys have a great holiday. Drink responsibly, drink with friends if you would like to, otherwise social distance responsibly. Other than that, I hope you guys can subscribe, like this video, and comment away as much as you want. I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.